Well, good morning, everyone. It's 6 a.m. The sun's beginning to break through the fog this morning, which is nice. Means I won't get lost. Last time, we ended up on the phrase where Paul says, calls us, instructs us to be submitting to one another out of reverence for Christ. Submitting to one another out of reverence for Christ, giving way, giving preference, giving respect to one another. I mean, Paul's already told us that each one of us, who we are people who have been blessed with every spiritual blessing. We are adopted, redeemed. We are God's chosen people. If God has done that for us, we must show equal respect for each other. Not fighting for myself, not for the unholy trinity of me, myself, and I, but making room for each other. And then Paul goes on into 3 categories. He talked about wives and husbands, children and parents, and then slaves and masters, or, as I like to think about it, students and professors. I know, funny. Can I just say this to husbands? Stop reading and focusing on the verses that are meant for your wife and focus on your own verses. Learn to love your wife the way Christ loved the church. If we focus on that part, the other part will take its natural place. At the end of the day, Paul's calling for a mutual submission, mutual love, mutual respect. This is something that we can all do. This is something that we must do. Then kids and parents. And again, kids have a place to do, but parents, fathers especially, read your part. Don't provoke your kids to wrath. Don't neglect them with attention or affection. And then finally, slaves and masters. Don't do it for your earthly slave. Everything you do it for your heavenly master, Jesus. Anyways, submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Ciao.